middle-aged woman. We cannot continue in this trend, Mr. Professor Kindiki. Please do something. And if the security officers are overpowered by the bandits, tell us, then we will plan ourselves to deal with them properly. Thank you.
The last supplementary minister I'll give for Minority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Just as a follow-up to the question originally asked by Mr. Honorable Munene, Mr. Minister, Waziri, I must really appreciate the speed with which your ministry dispatched the Internal Affairs Unit and indeed the power to carry out investigations on the fatal shooting of Mr. Mugambi in Chuka. Mr. Speaker, we have similar, more or less similar cases that have happened in the recent past. A case in point is the fatal shooting of a third-year Maseno University student, William Mayenga, in Maseno University by the police on the 20th, I think, of March this year. The second incident is the killing by being run over by a police vehicle of police officer Ben Oduor of Nyamira, or of Keroka Police Station, Nyamira County. Bwana Waziri, could you confirm to the August House if you have similarly, in those instances, dispatched the Internal Affairs Unit to carry out investigations, and if so, what is the progress of those investigations? What is the status of those investigations? Or could we be seeing a case of double standards, application of the law differently in different situations, in different parts of the country, and concerning different communities? Two, is it now a policy of the Kenya Police Service to quell riots by use of live bullets? Is the old policy of using rubber bullets now discarded? And if so, when did this change in policy occur? And for whose benefit? Thank you.
Minister, there is a member, Honorable Cameron, who says that if he doesn't ask a supplementary, it will not be good for him today. I'll give him a minute, then you can answer the 5 questions.
Asante Bwana Spika. Nataka nichukue nafasi hii Spika. Nashukuru waziri amejaribu, lakini ninapoongea saa hii vita inaendelea kwangu Baringo South. Sasa hivi ninapoongea na kijana mmoja tumepoteza maisha, watatu wameumia. Nimetumana pesa ya meli kwenda kuwachukua wale ambao wameumia, na nimetumana gari kwenda kuchukua mwili, na saa hii ng'ombe imeenda, watu wanakimbia, wanahangaika kwa sehemu ya Kiserian, Mkutane na Rukus. Najua waziri alikuwa kwa huko hapo awali, lakini saa hii imekuwa chungu kwamba kazi hii ya bandits inaendelea. Sijui waziri utafanya namna gani kwamba watu wangu wapata amani? Nimeomba kila wakati kwamba au wakora watolewe rukus mkutane na urban locations. Au wamechukua hiyo locations zote tatu. Hakuna mtu anaishi mashule, mpaka hata bandits wenyewe wanaishi kwa mashule. Ile tuliyojenga kwa CDF. Nitakuwa nikicomplain mara ngapi? Watu wangu hawana bunduki. Mimi sio kama wale wengine wana bunduki wanaweza kujiokoa. Sisi hatuna bunduki. Waziri na anaelewa. Naomba kwamba nahitaji amani na hii watu wangu ambao wameumia saa hii kwa sababu sijui hata ni ngapi. Naomba kwamba waziri tutafanya saa hii isimame na watu wangu warejee na hiyo ng'ombe imechukuliwa irudi ili wakaramie. Asante sana.
Minister, you mix supplementaries, be precise and concise. Given the tremendous interest, I might give another two thereafter.
Honorable Speaker, with regard to the supplementary question raised by the member for Tharaka, I would like to respond as follows. That at this point, when investigations are ongoing, the deceased. However, if the evidence links an officer of the National Police Service or any other government official in the murder of Mr. Kiraku, two things I would like to assure the House. One, if the person has died in the hands, procedures for compensation will ensue. Honorable Speaker, with regard to the question raised by the Honorable Mbui, shoot to kill orders, officers in the National Police Service and all security agencies who are involved in managing public protests, demonstrations, and riots, and crowd control are under very strict instructions not to use live bullets when dealing with members of the public. Speaker. The reason the OCPD was transferred is because there were very strict orders given by the Inspector General of Police that there should be no live bullets used in crowd control, not just in Chuka, but even in other protests. So we are asking, we want to give some independence so that we establish when the OCPD is not in office, if indeed it's a police officer who fired that killer bullet against the orders and the policy of this government, then action will be taken. But of course, it could have been any other firearm holder because they are civilians also who are licensed to carry arms, and they could take advantage of riots to cause deaths. Honorable Speaker, the third supplementary question was raised by the member for Samburu. And I want to assure the House, through you, Mr. Speaker, that the deaths that have been caused in Samburu and other parts of the country as a result of livestock rustling and banditry are regrettable. Two, we have had an operation going on there, but we continue to experience incidents of bandit attacks from time to time. Honorable Speaker, what has happened is that we have been able to dominate the permanent abodes where we suspected bandits were hiding whenever they steal livestock. And because of international standards on the use of force, that is the only reason we gave 24-hour ultimatum to any members of the civil population who could have been mixed up in these areas by way of some of these
of income for many families in the region. In fact, we have a net close to US dollars 15 billion that is coming into the East Africa appreciated and immunity, Your Excellency, how it is architecture, the four pillars of regional integration, markets that deals with movement of services, and the third pillar, which is monetary union and political confederation. They are all people-centric. And therefore, Your Excellency, those pillars promote actually framework for free movement of people as provided in the Article 104 of the Treaties and Community. Your Excellency, as Mohammed said, it is true. Last year, East African Community admitted DRC as the 7 partner states. And I know the leadership that you are offering yourself, particularly to ensure stability of Eastern DRC. And it's something we appreciate as East African Community. Your Excellency, also in the pipeline is Somalia. We have already sent a mission to do verification, and soon, Your Excellency, and I got guidance that it is necessary we have Somalia on the board. And also we are looking for guidance to convince your brother and talk to Ethiopia, so that now Ethiopia becomes the next member after Somalia. And I think that is the way forward. Looking at the global dynamics, America is about numbers. China is about numbers. Russia, Europe is about numbers. So the bigger and many we are in the region, Your Excellency, the more we shall become competitive in the world. So I'm looking forward to a bigger regional economic bloc that should be able now to resolve some of the economic issues that we could be facing in our region. Amid this, the COVID-19 that came in, the East and the Horn of Africa, of course, imposed some level of mobility restrictions. However, we were able to register close to 2 million cross, and that shows what we propose and we are working on as East African community, learning from COVID, is how we can have a common facility that would manufacture vaccination in this region, so that going forward we become more prepared. And I know that is in your priority for me that the East African community partner states they have no visa requirements. In fact, it's only DRC we are trying to integrate them, and soon they will not be requiring visa to travel to DRC. From Kenya to Uganda or Rwanda, you need a national East Africa. You just need your national ID and you move freely. Therefore, Your Excellency, as well, the one-stop border posts, and in your many specialization of operations to facilitate safe access of health for people who are moving across, but also we are working that would allow an environment in our countries in the region. Dr. Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, Ambassadors, guests, good afternoon, and all protocol observed. On